Okay, I'm back. This is my little spirit work journal. It says the night is dark in the back and full of terrors. And it's from Game of Thrones. But I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I got this in a loot crate box. And I just thought to put it to use. Anyways, I have things in here in case like I'm dumbfounded and can't remember anything. However, so let's see. Yes, the incense, opium, wisteria, musk, myrrh, and black blossom. However, I didn't put in here. Patchouli is one that he does like as well. And you can give that offering to both him and Hades, I believe. Now, his symbolisms is not exactly your traditional Grim Reaper, which he is basically the Grim Reaper in Hellenism, but he doesn't have a scythe or anything like that. What he has is an upside down torch, and he has a sword, and his sword is what he uses to cut like the hair of someone in order to basically end their life. Now, offerings for him is usually, you know, it could be herbs, it could be flowers, in which I'll go into detail which ones he likes. It could be like oddities, like if you collect oddities, such as like dead things. You can use that as offerings for him, or you could just even place it on the altar for him, you know, to make him happy, which is what I do. Which, you know, can be like snake skins, moths, butterflies, in which moths and butterflies is very associated with him. It's like his key insects, bugs that he likes, other than locusts. Some other things you can give as offerings to him is candles, lighting a candle, in which for the candles, if you do consider to light those as offerings for him, black, purple, and red are usually the best to do for him, because those are colors that he's associated with. Also a royal blue, a deep dark blue. It can be like a lightish blue, like this one that I have for Zeus, but you know, if you can't light candles, is fine. Some other things is bitter wines, cigars, black coffee or black tea, dark chocolate, drawing, poetry, music, oils, vinegars, and juice such as pomegranate juice or cranberry juice. Now, the reason why I put cranberry juice is because I told him, you know, pomegranate juice and wine and things like that is hard for me to get because I am underage, and pomegranate juice itself is like $5 for just a little bottle of it. And I told him, you know, cranberry juice tastes pretty good, you know, it looks kind of like pomegranate juice. And I told him, like, would it be okay if I gave you this as an offering? And he told me that yes, that's fine. And he seemed to really enjoy that idea, so I don't know. I still have that, and I have yet to give him that as a exact offering, but he said that it is a perfectly fine thing to give him as an offering. Now, the symbolisms of him is usually skulls, bones, swords, torches, which should be upside down, of course, ravens and crows, poppies, which can be poppy seeds or poppy flowers. The poppy is his sacred plant and herb. He's very associated with things like that. Butterflies, snakes, locusts, reefs, gravestones, and you know, things like that. Now, his herbs, the herbs that I usually work with for him too, is willow. You can use pomegranate, which you can use pomegranate powder. You can use pomegranate seeds, pomegranate juice, whatever from the pomegranate you can use as an offering to him, to work with him, to make oils, and so forth for him, or doing work with him and things like that. poppy seeds and poppy flowers, birch, mandrake, mugwort, African violets, and asphodel. I think I'm saying that right. I am so bad at doing this. And now there's also crystals that he works with, which is amethyst. He works wonders with amethyst. So if you have an amethyst pendulum, he will answer, or he will, it's better to use an amethyst pendulum when you're wanting to communicate with him through a pendulum. He works very well with those. But amethyst, onyx, fire opal, rose quartz, black tourmaline, smoky quartz, Apache tear, obsidian too. And then you can also use rose quartz, what's it called? Raw crystal quartz. I usually use crystals that are good for calming someone that's peaceful and things like that. Just because he does have a very gentleness about him, as he's being the god of peaceful death. Those are the crystals that I would rather work with him. Let's see. You can also work with certain months or days to work with him, which would be Fridays and Saturdays. You can also work with him on Sabbats, which is like Mabon and Samhain, in which, you know how long it took me to understand that Samhain was not pronounced Samhain, or, you know, whatever. But yes, those are not simple, but like the basics of him. So yes, you can also use Mara. You know, some of the things that you would use for Hades, you can also use for Thanatos. So like pumpkins, yes. Pumpkins, definitely. However, for colors, it's a little different. But yeah. Oh yes, lavender. Lavender is a very good herb to use with him, and of course roses. And like I said, I try to keep that gentleness with him when I work with him, that is peaceful and so forth. Basically, think of anything that you would use in your craft, or even as natural home remedies that helps with anxiety, depression, with sorrow and grief and so forth. That's what you can do and or use with him. You can also use those as offerings for him as well. And yes, another thing which I forgot to mention is that Thanatos is the god of peaceful death. He has a twin brother named Hypnos, and both of them usually work together to create a peaceful passing, because his brother, since he's Hypnos, he's the god of basically sleeping. And when it's time for a person to be put to rest, his brother would come in to help them sleep, and his brother would be the one that would cut the thread of their life. In his case, though, it would be a piece of your hair that he would cut with his sword. Both of them are the sons of Nyx, in which Nyx is the goddess of night. She's such an amazing goddess, let me tell you. I don't mean to like be, favoritive on any gods or goddesses, but she's a very, very wonderful mother who's very protective over her children and those who are outcasts or black sheep of the family and things like that. So that's a little bit of information that I thought to give you guys. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment them or message me on my email. But yes, I would be more than happy to help out as best as I can when working with him. So yes, I hope this video was helpful as a little guide, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I will see you all later. Bye.